The skies are raining down mysterious craft more often than ever before. UFOs are crashing into our world on highways, in deserts, beneath oceans, and even near busy cities.
A massive alien ship in the middle of the embankment.
Are these landings or warnings about something even more dangerous? Let's watch the falling evidence and decide for yourself. Picnics are supposed to be fun, right? But what if you ran into aliens instead? In Valdivia, Chile, a family searching for a picnic spot stumbled upon what seemed like extraterrestrial visitors. They spotted a disc-shaped UFO on the ground, and near it stood two gray figures that looked like aliens. Strangely, the figures were wearing human-like clothes, as if trying to blend in. It seemed that their UFO had broken down, causing them to land quickly as they tried to get in touch with their partners. The family didn't stick around to see what would happen next. They quickly left before things got any more serious. Would you have stayed to watch or done the same? White Sands case. Back in 1997, in White Sands, New Mexico, a video went viral showing a glowing UFO flying in an unusual way, as if it was about to crash. On its second attempt to land, it touched the sandy ground and burst into pieces. The government quickly covered up the incident, claiming it was just the remains of a rocket test. However, UFO enthusiasts weren't convinced. It looked too much like a UFO. But here's the question: why was the area sealed off to the public if it wasn't a UFO? Before the incident, around 900 visitors visited the site every day. Seems like there's more to this story than we're being told. Crash landing.
A massive alien ship in the middle of the embankment.
On December 1st, 2015, reports of a UFO crash in Santon, South Africa, spread like wildfire. Many claim they had seen the mysterious object fall from the sky.
He claims to have seen everything.
Yeah, I heard a bus bang. I thought it was a bus accident or something, and I was waiting here for so long to see what's going on.
The next day, authorities arrived at the crash site after thorough research, sealing off the area to prevent panic in the crowd. Speculation started, with some convinced the UFO had dropped aliens on Earth before crashing. But here's the surprising twist. It wasn't aliens at all. This whole incident was a marketing stunt by a company using the UFO hype to promote their drink in the most dramatic way possible. Now that's what you call out-of-this-world marketing.
Seems like the crash landing in Santon was the arrival of the smart drink from Cova and Future Life.
Galactic doppelganger.
2-3, be advised, we have a visual on enemy paratroopers in grid product uniform.
What if the Star Wars wasn't just a movie, but a peek into real events? The US military got several calls about a UFO crash in the ocean. Their team quickly flew to the spot on helicopters. Upon arriving, they were stunned to find the UFO, which looked strikingly similar to the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. The resemblance was so striking, it raised questions about the real inspiration
We have a visual on enemy.
behind the famous ship. Now, authorities are working to recover the UFO and study it further. This discovery might just be the most unexpected plot twist yet.
Break.
Mystery drop.
Officials from the Federal Aviation Administration say there were no aircraft incidents, but multiple witnesses report seeing a large blue object fall out of the sky and into the ocean.
An unidentified flying object in Hawaii became the talk of the town, even drawing in the authorities for investigation. Multiple witnesses reported seeing a glowing blue object descending rapidly from the sky. The object, said to be larger than a telephone pole, moved at an incredible speed before finally disappearing into the ocean. However, when authorities investigated, they found no missing aircraft or any radar anomalies to explain the event. Despite the lack of answers, the event has sparked endless theories. The fact that it left no trace makes it one of Hawaii's most puzzling encounters in recent memory.
And then I was like, oh, started calling my husband in because it was all in their eyes. I was like, hey, so look up there. So what I see, they all said, yeah.
Farm encounter. Out in the quiet wind farm, a worker's routine was interrupted by this unexpected sight. There, flying not too high over the field, was a craft. It seemed to be searching for a place to land. Before he could take in what was happening, the UFO made its way behind a wall and landed. It was as if the craft was trying to charge itself using the wind turbine's power, showing that aliens may have figured out how to tap into Earth's resources for their own use. Mysterious visitor. A video quickly went viral, sparking worldwide curiosity. The footage showed what appeared to be a UFO landing in the Saudi Arabian desert. As it touched down, a ramp extended and an unidentified figure stepped out before the UFO took off at an unimaginable speed, far beyond the reach of current technology. The alien, left behind, seemed to observe the surroundings before rising into the sky with a light. This mysterious event has fueled many theories in the ufology community. Some believe the alien came to Earth for research, but left once it realized it was being filmed. Buried mysteries. This video evidence from the past has everyone talking. In January 1996, a team of researchers in Varginha, Brazil, found a massive UFO wreckage buried in a big hole, most likely caused by a crash. After hours of hard work, they carefully pulled it out, excited to study the wreckage, which could reveal secrets about alien technology and their past visits to Earth. To make sure their discovery went public, they shared photos and videos of the UFO online, and it was even displayed in a local museum exhibition. Afterward, scientists began studying extraterrestrial existence. Until today, the discovery still sparks conversations everywhere. Great Zimbabwe Incident. In 1972, archaeologists at the ancient ruins of Great Zimbabwe excavated something incredible, a shiny metallic disc buried deep beneath layers of earth. It was like nothing anyone had seen before. The object had no rust or damage, even after being underground for centuries. Its surface was covered with strange, intricate symbols that didn't resemble any known language. When experts analyzed it, they found the material didn't match any metal found on Earth, raising questions about its origin. The news spread fast, drawing attention from scientists, linguists, and researchers. Some believed it was alien technology, while others thought it might belong to an advanced ancient civilization we've never known. Despite countless studies, its origins remain a mystery to this day. Hidden relic. During a routine surveillance mission, made an incredible discovery. A small UFO, unlike any others we've seen before. It was buried in the land, as if the locals from the past had intentionally hidden it. Maybe they feared its power, or perhaps they didn't understand its origins and decided to keep it away from their community for safety. Whatever the reason, this hidden relic raises questions about how long UFOs have been visiting our world, and what ancient civilizations may have known about them. Vanished proof. Out of all the things you expect to see while flying over a desert, a UFO isn't one of them. But that's exactly what happened to a group of researchers in an open cockpit plane. Beneath them, a flying saucer appeared, trailing their plane like it had been waiting for this moment, ready to interact. Or worse, kidnap the plane. But the situation grew even stranger. As the researchers tried to capture the encounter on video, it suddenly cut off. The video ended abruptly, as if an unseen force had interfered. Seemed like the aliens themselves, using some kind of power to stop them from recording. But this brief proof is enough to prove an extraterrestrial visit on Earth that day. Metallic mystery. Northern Italy, known for its hidden mysteries, added another enigma to its list. A farmer, on his usual route to his land, noticed a metallic UFO shaped like a flying saucer resting deep within the forest. Unsure of what to do, he alerted the authorities. The team quickly arrived and began examining the spacecraft without moving it, fearing they might lose crucial information. The UFO appeared ancient, covered in dirt and signs of wear. Strange symbols etched on its surface added to the intrigue. Photographs of these markings have been sent to scientists for analysis, but no solid answers have emerged yet. Could this discovery unlock extraterrestrial secrets? Only time will tell. Ocean secrets. This one is not your average UFO sighting. It came straight from the depths of water. A group of tourists enjoying a boat ride in the water saw something strange emerge from below the surface. At first, it looked like some sort of sea creature, but as it rose, it became clear this was no ordinary beast. It was a UFO, sleek and unlike anything anyone had ever seen before. Turns out, the UFOs might have found a new secret hiding spot right under the ocean. After the viral video of tourists spotting a UFO emerging from the water, authorities wasted no time investigating further. Scuba divers were sent into the depths to search for any signs of the mysterious craft. To their shock, they discovered a massive, rusted UFO, clearly aged and seemingly abandoned for years. It looked like the UFO seen earlier might have been there to cover up this hidden wreckage, perhaps to erase any trace of their visit to Earth. But this time, their plan didn't work. The truth was out, and it was impossible to ignore. Forest mystery. Fishermen and divers had been talking about it for weeks, and the government did not ignore these claims. After several reports of spotting a UFO lying deep in the Adriatic Sea, they quickly organized a team to investigate, sending them down to retrieve the mysterious object. The team's mission was clear: pull the UFO out of the water and search for any evidence that could shed light on extraterrestrial visitors. Experts hope to find something, perhaps a clue, a piece of technology, or even a mistake left behind by the aliens themselves. That could help them make contact or understand the true origin of the UFO. With so much at stake, the team knew this discovery could change everything. Alien escape. A loud noise outside made a man step out of his house to see what was going on. At first, he thought it was just burning debris, but then he noticed something shocking: a gray, human-like figure standing near the flames. It matched all the descriptions of an alien. The burning object turned out to be a crashed UFO. The alien seemed unharmed and took a few steps forward. But before the man could process what he was seeing, the alien flew up into the sky and vanished. It all happened so fast and left the man stunned at what he had just witnessed. Underwater wreckage. The Mariana Trench, known for its mysteries, just added a new one to the list. While exploring the deepest part of the world's oceans, a group of scientists stumbled upon a strange craft. It had exposed systems, control rooms, and devices. It looked nothing like anything made on Earth, and many believed it to be a UFO left behind by aliens. The advanced devices found inside could hold the key to unlocking secrets about extraterrestrial life and their technology. Could this be the breakthrough humanity has been waiting for? Only time and further exploration will tell. Silent visitor. In a quiet town, locals witnessed a sight straight out of a sci-fi movie: a massive spaceship hovering near their buildings. It looked like a mothership carrying several smaller UFOs inside. The ship was moving slowly, almost as if it was searching for a landing spot. People panicked, thinking this might be the end of human life on Earth, with aliens ready to take over. But to everyone's relief, the mothership moved on its way without any harm. But who knows when might return. Sea puzzle. In 2011, an underwater mystery took the world by storm, and it's still fueling debates today. An ocean exploration team discovered this mysterious object in the Baltic Sea, about 60 meters wide. It was found 90 meters beneath the sea's surface. Sonar images revealed features resembling a flying saucer, seemingly made of stone and metal blocks. The discovery sparked wild theories, with UFO enthusiasts claiming it might be an ancient alien spacecraft, proof that extraterrestrials visited Earth centuries ago. Hidden disk. What started as a routine dig turned into a moment straight out of a sci-fi movie. A group of workers unearthed a metallic, disc-like object with a dome on top that looked nothing like any known aircraft. The smooth, advanced design hinted at technology far beyond what we know, almost otherworldly. Some believed it could be a UFO, possibly buried for years without anyone noticing. Its mysterious origin continues to spark curiosity and debate. UFO escape. A few days ago, an alien craft entered our airspace, and the Air Force wasted no time in encountering it. Fighter jets were launched to intercept it, hoping to force it down. But instead of landing, the craft suddenly crashed into the water and vanished beneath the surface. Was it an accident or a calculated move to escape? Many believe the UFO might still be hidden underwater, waiting. Despite extensive searches, no wreckage has ever been found. No one is sure about if the UFO had truly crashed, or if it just got hidden into the depths, waiting for the right moment to surface again. Flying dome. A hiker's evening stroll turned into a once-in-a-lifetime sighting. Hovering above was a massive airship. Not a plane, but something entirely different. It looked like a giant dome flying in the sky, with lights embedded around it, seemingly guiding it to a safe landing spot. The UFO appeared to be seeking a hidden place to touch down, but its secretive journey was interrupted when the hiker caught it on camera. The hiker made his way home safely, but will surely never forget this close encounter. Falling object. The western U.S., especially Utah, is known as a hotspot for UFO sightings, and this latest video keeps the mystery alive. In the footage, an object is seen falling from the sky. Its unusual movement suggested it might have experienced engine failure before crashing to the ground. The sighting has sparked debates, with some believing the object was a UFO. Others think it could be linked to the Dugway Proving Ground, where the military may be testing alien technology from such incidents. Whether it was a UFO or a secret experiment, one thing is certain: Utah's skies are keeping their secrets, and the world can't stop watching. Aliens clash. A hiker in Alemannia, Germany, came across an unbelievable sight: a spaceship. Exactly how you'd imagine one to look. Just as he tried to process what he was seeing, he noticed two gray figures, most likely aliens, standing at a short distance apart. The two seemed to be talking until one suddenly raised its hand angrily, and the other dropped to the ground like it had been hit by something invisible. The hiker quickly hid, not wanting to be spotted. Within seconds, the UFO zoomed away into the sky. He didn't stick around to see what happened to the fallen alien, but luckily, he had proof of what he saw. Without it, who would have believed him? Farm find.
Farmer from Ituna says while out working in the field, he and his eldest son came across an interesting piece of debris.
On April 28th, a farmer and his son from Ituna, East Saskatchewan, made an unexpected discovery while working on their 10,000-acre grain farm. Among the fields, they found a 100-pound object, unlike any debris they'd encountered before. The object was burned and had scorch marks on its carbon fiber and aluminum surface. Experts quickly suggested it might be part of a satellite or spacecraft. Some astronomers linked it to SpaceX, as a re-entry had been tracked over Saskatchewan earlier that year. This wasn't the first time such a discovery was made in the area. Similar incidents occurred in the 1960s and even in Australia in 2022. Despite the mystery, the family kept working, but now they'll be watching the skies. Who knows what might fall next?
Far distance, we thought it was garbage, and then after that, we got closer, and we don't know what it is.
Hidden craft. Area 51 has always been the center of UFO rumors, and this video evidence only adds to the mystery. During a patrol, the military discovered a massive UFO in the area. They quickly took control of the craft and sealed off the area to investigate. It is believed that the UFO may have malfunctioned, causing it to crash, with its occupants possibly being taken away by another ship. Since then, the wreckage has been kept hidden, with no further details released to the public. Area 51 secret. While driving on a highway near Area 51, a man suddenly stopped in his tracks. A truck carrying a large metallic object caught his attention, and he quickly started secretly filming it. The reason for secrecy? The object looked suspiciously like a UFO being transported by the military. After the video was shared online, debate started. Some claimed it resembled the top of a grain silo, while others were convinced, given the location near the infamous Area 51, that it was definitely a UFO. In a place as secretive as Area 51, even an ordinary truck can carry secrets too big to ignore. Antarctic discovery. While conducting research in Antarctica's harsh conditions, a team of researchers made a shocking discovery. They came across a UFO resting on the surface. The craft seemed abandoned, leading the team to believe it may have been left behind by aliens after a failed mission. Realizing the potential significance, they carefully transported the UFO to a research lab for further investigation. Now scientists are examining the craft closely, looking for any clues about its origins, the advanced technology it might possess, or perhaps even signs of extraterrestrial life. Mysterious floating craft. For years, UFOs have been tied to mysterious lights in the sky, but one man in Vietnam flipped the script. He revealed it his very own unidentified floating object, a sleek, saucer-shaped craft gliding smoothly across the water. Onlookers were stunned as the door opened, and he hopped in, steering it like a pro. It had the classic flying saucer design, turning heads wherever it went. So where did he get it? Was it alien tech, or just an incredible invention? Whatever the answer, he certainly gave a whole new meaning to the term UFO. Unexplained fall. A tourist in Krakow, Poland got more than he bargained for when he spotted a disc-shaped craft soaring through the sky. But things quickly took a turn. The craft released smoke and began descending rapidly, as if something had gone wrong. It crashed, and when the man got closer, he noticed something strange. It was shiny and had what looked like a piece of cloth attached to it. It was clear the UFO was no ordinary aircraft, and its crash in the heart of Krakow raised more questions about extraterrestrial visitors. Military UFO capture. The military has started to take extraterrestrial visitors more seriously, and their latest actions prove it. In a remote desert, they spotted a metallic UFO that seemed to have malfunctioned and was unable to make its way back. The military quickly sprang into action, using helicopters to chain the UFO and lift it away. It was clear that they were determined to study it closely. Some even speculated that, in the near future, humans might be using these UFOs to travel to other planets. One thing is certain: extraterrestrial technology might soon be in our hands. Road crash. In Sania, the ground suddenly shook with a loud sound that seemed like a plane crash. But when people rushed outside to see what had happened, they were shocked to find it wasn't a plane at all. It was a UFO. The impact was so powerful that the craft got stuck in the road. With these frequent crashes of UFOs into our planet, it's becoming clear that something needs to be done urgently. If left unchecked, the consequences could be far worse than anyone expects. Unusual landing. Forget the typical saucer-shaped UFOs flying high in the sky. This one was different. Locals in the area came across a strange, uniquely shaped UFO that appeared to have crashed after a failed mission. Realizing how unbelievable this would sound without proof, they quickly recorded the incident on camera. Without this footage, who would have believed it? This sighting adds another piece to the growing evidence of extraterrestrial life and their unexplained crashes on Earth. Alien watercraft. A tourist was enjoying the peaceful river view from a balcony when something strange caught their eye. Hovering over the water was what looked like a massive spaceship, rising like a water jetpack. It was unlike anything they had ever seen. Definitely not from our planet. Many people believe that the aliens have mastered their UFOs to hide deep in the waters before emerging. This one seemed to have done just that, taking off and heading back to its world. Antarctic enigma. In the vast, frozen wilderness of Antarctica, a tourist witnessed something completely unexpected. While exploring, he noticed an object moving in the water. At first, he thought it might be some kind of monster, but as he watched, he saw smoke trailing behind it. Suddenly, the object flew into the air and vanished. What was even stranger was the loud blade slap he heard, even though the object had no blades like a helicopter. This could have been a UFO, possibly using advanced technology. With Antarctica being so isolated from the world, it's a place where strange things can happen, especially as human activity and climate change are making it easier for unknown phenomena to appear. Close call. Out of nowhere, passengers on a plane spotted a disc-shaped object flying right next to them. It looked just like a UFO. What was even more shocking was that the back part of the UFO was burning, like it had a malfunction. Everyone thought it was about to crash, but somehow it didn't. It kept flying, as if the aliens who built it had some kind of amazing technology that kept it in the air. Some people thought it might be man-made, inspired by UFO sightings, but if it were, it should have crashed right away. UFO of Inkpot. A simple video captured a surprising sight over a famous Dutch building. Was it a UFO or something else? While filming the scenic view of Utrecht, a visitor's attention was caught by the sight of the Inkpot building, the largest brick structure in the Netherlands. Hovering just above it was a disc-shaped object that seemed to be a UFO. Confused by what he saw, the filmmaker turned to the online community for answers. Some suggested it was an art installation called Zover, while others argued it could be a military craft disguised as a UFO. Either way, it wasn't something you'd expect to see over a historic Dutch landmark. Disappearing craft. One hiker was taking a break at the hilltop when he saw a craft hovering above, with small lights flickering. It looked like something out of the ordinary, but before he could fully figure out what was going on, the craft vanished as if it had disappeared into another world. Just as he was starting to make sense of it all, the craft reappeared. This time with another one beside it. They hovered together for a bit before vanishing again, leaving the hiker confused and wondering what he'd just seen. It's hard to ignore moments like this. It almost feels like something bigger is going on that we're just not meant to understand yet. Secret transportation. On his way back home, a guy found himself driving alongside a truck on the highway. Nothing unusual at first, until he noticed what the truck was carrying, a strange object that looked exactly like a UFO. It made him think, how long have governments been hiding the truth about UFOs and aliens? Could they really be so confident now that they're transporting alien crafts in front of so many people? It's hard to shake the feeling that we're being kept in the dark, and perhaps the truth is already out there for those willing to see it. Hidden truth. In September 2004, Robert Ridge was tracking deer near the famous Roswell crash site when he stumbled upon a triangular rock sticking out of the desert sand.
It was really cool when I first picked it up, then got it to the truck, brushed it off, and then I was like, in awe.
The Roswell rock, as it became known, had a unique circular design protruding from it. Upon closer inspection, Robert found that the rock had magnetic properties.
We found out that it has, it's pretty cool.
The strange symbols etched on it resembled patterns seen in a crop circle discovered in England years earlier.
Pattern of the sun and moon inside the circle that we see on the rock is precisely the same as what we see in a crop circle formation dating to 1996 in southern England.
Some believe the symbols may convey a message, potentially even a date marking an important event. While skeptics argue the rock could be a hoax, the design's magnetic traits and its connection to the crop circle have convinced many that it might be something more, an extraterrestrial message.
Something is trying to teach us humans about astronomy.
Ancient UFO relic. A farmer spotted a strange metallic disc-shaped object on the roadside. About the size of a plate, it was covered in dirt, but had intricate engravings. Upon closer inspection, he noticed small figures that looked like aliens and symbols no one could decipher. Locals believe the object was made of tumbaga, an ancient alloy of gold and copper used in Mesoamerican artifacts. Experts soon concluded it was a relic from a UFO crash. It seemed like a clue pointing to an ancient encounter with beings from beyond our world. Crash site. After a long search, the American military finally located a UFO that had been hovering above the sky. When they reached the spot, they found it had crashed and was partially embedded in the ground. The military quickly cordoned off the area, hoping to find any aliens that might have survived the crash. However, no extraterrestrials were discovered. While they didn't find aliens this time, the UFO itself could be a crucial lead in the ongoing search for more answers about extraterrestrial life. Mysterious wreckage. A black and white video recently surfaced online, and it quickly caught the attention of UFO enthusiasts. The footage, dating back to a time when UFO sightings were on the rise, showed what appeared to be the wreckage of a mysterious craft in a hilly area. The craft's shape and size led many to believe it could be a UFO. Since the video emerged, investigations have been underway to locate the crash site. However, the exact location remains unknown, and experts are still trying to figure out how to reach it. Ancient mothership. You'd expect farmers to find the usual rocks, old tools, or maybe some lost equipment. But these farmers made an otherworldly discovery. They came across a massive mothership, so huge it could easily hide several of the tiny UFOs we've seen in the sky before. The mothership looked ancient, its structure broken down with time, as if it had been sitting there for years. The farmers quickly shared the evidence online, and it seems clear this ship was left behind by aliens, possibly after its technology failed. It's another sign that we might be finding remnants of alien visits long lost to time. It's time for today's open discussion. Recently, a massive object crashed on a busy road in Washington, D.C., causing widespread panic. At first, many thought it was just a plane crash, but as investigators arrived at the scene, it became clear that the wreckage didn't match any known aircraft. The shape and features of the object were eerily similar to the descriptions of UFOs. Authorities quickly sealed off the area and went into high alert, ensuring no one could approach the crash site. Fortunately, there were no casualties, but this event could have turned out much worse. Now, it's becoming clear that these crashes might not be accidents. With their advanced technology, aliens may be causing them on purpose, testing us, or just making their presence known. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.